Oscarichkara, Oscariasa, Siriasa, Siramataka, Arisasarato, Aichkaraskara, Tatuskaraskras, Skaraskara, Askariako, Askarmajako, Tiki, Asword, Matkatu, Hatsa, Hatsa,
Okay, well that was just, just warming up my voice. It was me also channeling some reptilian energy. Most people focus on Alpha Centauri. It was called a place called Seti Prime. It doesn't really matter actually any location in the universe, because it's more of channeling into the energy matrix to understand the frequency of entities that make up this universe that we seem to be connected to, almost like some elements that make up our own body and our genetics, like we have an affinity to water and air, and we may connect to certain animals and plants. We naturally have a vibrational frequency to certain beings. Now, it doesn't just limit itself to a third dimensional plane of understanding, but rather then it goes beyond this, and there are beings in the fifth and the sixth and the seventh dimension. There are ones in the lower dimension as well. The lower dimension tend to be bodiless beings. So you've got what's known as the shadow ray. Often people see these as spiritual beings. Some spirit forms have taken these forms because they've given up their bodies. Most things have to travel through a dimension, exist in it, in order to go up into another dimension as a plane of existence. This is true for many species and spiritual beings, that at some point they were 3D and now they're not. And it could be for the reverse as well, that a being could go into a lower dimensional frequency and therefore become one-dimensional or two-dimensional, or they could reinvent their form and become something completely different. And anything is okay, it really is. It's sort of understanding where this matrix of energy exists within us all, and the understanding of this that makes us who we are. Some of the problem with different dimensions is that the language is quite foreign in this dimension to other ones, because basically there's a merger of senses, and when you express feelings, you can feel the feelings, because humans have already got some of the matrix keys to the fifth dimension, so they already have an emotional connection to things. So if somebody says something in a compassionate way, like I really love you, and you can feel this energy for their voice, you can connect to it with an empathic connection. However, in these other dimensions, if somebody says they love you, they may be also channeling a colour through that, a colour frequency. You will have a feeling about it. You can also have memories projected. So whereby a being has a particular attachment to language around a memory, this memory can be projected into you as well. So yes, there's lots of possibilities in other dimensions, how you want to use yourself. So yes, originally I wasn't going to do a talk, but certain energy frequencies I felt it was necessary to bring in, possibly to do the alignment at the moment of the stars. Actually, they are lining up with the Earth's Sun Soul, and so it's easier for energy to transmute between these different areas. Anyway, this is Pixie signing off, and have a great evening.